The South Pacific Ocean is home to some of the most beautiful and remote places on Earth. But there's one place that stands out from the rest. It's a place where you can find peace, solitude, and a whole lot of plastic waste and space junk. Welcome to Point Nemo, the most remote place on Earth. Point Nemo is located in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean, and you cannot see it with the naked eye. If you need help, it's over 300 miles to the nearest settlement. You can't get there by plane either, so if you want to get to Point Nemo, you have to take a boat trip which can last for 2 weeks. The journey there is not for the faint of heart, but for many sailors, the place is attractive. It's much like climbers' fascination for Mount Everest, a bucket list kind of adventure. Also, every 3 or 4 years, several hundred boats pass the point during the regatta, the ocean race. The nearest land point to Nemo is the uninhabited Duchi Atoll in the Pitcairn Islands, 2,688 kilometers north of Point Nemo. The two nearest islands are Matu Nui off Easter Island and Maher Island in Antarctica, also uninhabited. If you're going to the nearest inhabited island, it's Easter Island, 3,090 kilometers northeast of Point Nemo. Yet you can find people only 415 kilometers from Point Nemo. It's the International Space Station when it passes, several times per day. In this area, which is also called a sea desert, there is almost no life. Neither sharks nor other fish find food here, but many bacteria and microorganisms live in this area, which contributes to the global biogeochemical cycles in the world's oceans. Point Nemo is also known as a graveyard for space junk. Since the 1970s, various space organizations have sent space stations and satellites here so they can steer without affecting anyone. That's useful because when satellites and space stations hit Earth's atmosphere, they break up into thousands of pieces that spread out over a larger area. Point Nemo is named after the eccentric submarine captain in Jules Verne's 1870 novel A Voyage Around the World Under the Sea, and Nemo is Latin for nobody, which seems appropriate for this location. The position of the point was first determined in 1992 by Croatian-Canadian surveying engineer Hroj Lukatela. We'll put the spelling of his name on the screen because that was probably way off. Anyway, he used an advanced GPS and a self-made computer program to determine the exact coordinates of Point Nemo. However, he never visited the point himself. So if you're looking for a place to get away from it all, Point Nemo might just be the place for you. But be sure to pack plenty of canned goods and don't forget to bring your sense of adventure. Who knows what you might find out there in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean? Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying curious.